Let's see.
Yes, let's go!
Hey guys, what's cracking? John and John here from Nothing But Cardboard. And speaking of cracking, we just got this back from PSA. We cracked some slabs, and we're ready to see how we did. So stay tuned.
Alright guys, as John mentioned just a second ago, we did crack 10 slabs to be precise. We split it up into two orders, a $50 submission and a $30 submission. This right here is the $50 submission. And you know guys, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel because that $30 submission is right behind this one. It's in assembly right now. So in the next few weeks, we should have it back, and that's going to be another exciting video. But back to the main attraction right here. So this is our box. Like I mentioned, it's going to have 5 slabs in it. We have cracked 3 from HGA and 2 from SGC. So all 3 of the HGA slabs were going to be gem mint cards. The 2 from SGC are mint plus. So we did a video back in March. Way back in March, we had 2 SGC slabs that we cracked, submitted. And one was a 9.5, and I don't want to tell you how it ended, but it turned out very well for us. So go ahead, watch that video. We're going to throw a link in the description below. But you know what? That is enough suspense. I have been dying to know how these cracked slabs turned out. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this. All right, welcome back, guys. We have our cards in order. We're going to go ahead and show them to you in just a second, but I will go ahead and say that the first 2 cards are mine from my PC that I got cracked. And then the other 3 are NBC cards. So let's go ahead, show you what we got here. So
Wait. You got cards back from PSA that were not either Wilson or T-Law?
Believe it or not, yeah, I have some Jalen Hurts cards right here. So
Wow.
This is going to be a Red Mojo Optic rated rookie. So that is what the back of the card looks like. This is what the HGA slab label looked like. So you can see it was a gem mint. They had it a 9 for corners. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around here. We've covered it up so you can see what it looks like right there.
$92 for this card, shipping, tax, and everything.
$92, and it's such a nice card. Look at that. I love that Mojo finish on there and the red. This came out of a hobby box. So there it was. It was a 9.5. Let's rip the Band-Aid off here.
Literally.
And let's go.
Very nice.
Boom.
1 for 1.
So HGA is 1 for 1 right there. So they're 9.5, and it's interesting. So it had a 9 and then 3 9.5s. Came back a PSA gem mint. We are off to a solid start right there. All right.
So a 10 of this one last sold on July 27th for $300.
$300. And I paid what for that?
$92.
$92. That was a good investment right there. Now
Very
I did
good.
pay $50 to get it graded, but you know, still.
Half your money, so margins are looking good.
Here is my next card. So this is a Jalen Hurts. This is going to be a field level silver prism, the full card as you can see. So it came out of the hobby box. Let's go ahead, turn it around.
You paid $89 for this.
Paid $89. I don't know how I got some of these deals. It's going for raw card values, some of these HGA slabs, which is just ridiculous. So as you can see, the centering was the 9 that this HGA slab got. Everything else was a 9.5, and typically PSA is going to be the most lenient on centering. So that led me to believe, you know, we could be in some pretty good shape here. So
that centering issue could be on the back of the card also.
Could be too. So let's just go ahead. Got it! Let's go! 2 for 2.
Very nice.
Let's go. Oh man. So HGA slabs so far 2 for 2 from 9.5 to a gem mint 10. So I'm ecstatic because that means
you're gonna like this a lot.
I did pretty well. What did it get?
722 was $370, $350, and $300 back in June. So you can see they're going up as we're getting closer to football
Obviously,
season.
yeah. And Jalen Hurts has just had weapons added. He has AJ Brown there in Philly with him now with the same cast he had last year.
Nice.
Hopefully improved his passing. He was injured most of last year, so I think he's going to come back. They didn't add a rookie quarterback, so I'm psyched about this. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch. John's going to show you guys the next 3.
All right, guys. These are not my personal cards.
These are NBC's cards.
These are John Cody and
John, the
John.
other one.
John without an H. All right, so let's see. Tua, 2020 Panini Select Club, tricolor. This is the one that was really off-centered.
It was off-centered on the front, but we found some other PSA 10 Joe Burrows of the same card. So this is a tricolored out of 99. I don't know if you saw that, but this is out of 99. You can see it's a little bit off left to right. It looked pretty good up and down.
But we saw a card,
Yeah.
like he said, that we looked online and it looked exactly
We
like
snagged this card for $58 as a HGA 9.5.
Raw cards were going for
Raw
more
card
than that.
value. So, all right, and we got a 10. Let's go.
Very nice.
HGA is 343.
Very
If that
nice.
tells you anything right there, I was pretty skeptical. I was like, I know they use their AI to do half these cards, then a human looks them over, but woo,
3 for 3. Very nice.
343. Wow.
Values?
Wow. So yeah, at a PSA 10, the most recent comp, which was like 2 months ago, was $400.
Very nice.
Woo! That
Very
is nice. And like I said, we got that for $60. So add $50, you're making almost $300 off of that.
Pretty good margins.
All right, so this is a pretty nice one here too.
2020, the Spectra. This is a neon pink prism, numbered out of 25. It was a 9.5, which with SGC is a Mint Plus.
Right, and it is a Spectra card, so it's going to be a thicker card stock
I
than
can
a
feel that.
typical. Yeah, it's going to be in that thicker PSA case as well. Oh, that is such a nice card.
And they don't tell us what the problem was, like if it was centering or if it was...
Right, yeah.
Corners, so-
HGA is going to have those subgrades, not so much SGC.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go! Oh my god! Let's go. So we
So
just went
sweet.
from an SGC 9.5 to a PSA 10. And this is a 2 out of 25.
Out of
Oh my
25.
gosh. We paid $80 for that card. That's like shipped. That's not just like, oh, I got it.
Taxes,
That's
shipped,
taxes and shipping included. So there are
everything.
no sales on anything because there's just none graded. So we just wow. That's all I got to say. SGC 9.5 converting over to PSA 10.
That could be a monster. And
Speaking of monsters,
we saved the monster for last.
this one, relatively speaking, is also a monster. So this is Tua's Silver Prism, his base prism from the Panini Prism set. As you can see right here, such a nice card. We got this for $123 shipped as a 9.5.
You can tell it's a little thicker on this side than this side, but we're thinking it's within the...
It's gonna
60,
definitely,
40.
if that Tua HGA was in the limits, this one's definitely in the limits.
All right, let's see.
Yes, let's go!
Yes, sir.
545
That is so
on
sweet.
crossovers. Oh my goodness!
That is so sweet. And this
Okay, so
is so sweet.
the most recent sale for this card, end of July, $631. But before that, $700. We paid $123 for this card, and it gemmed out. We just went 5 for 5. So okay,
5 for
apparently.
5 is crazy.
Apparently, any other grading company named HGA or SGC, if it gets a 9.5, it's going to get a PSA 10. Or at least there's a
Whoa,
good
whoa.
chance.
Whoa, whoa.
A good chance
Yes.
it gets a gem mint. So, wow. Those are some nice looking cards right there, John.
Now, something, I don't know the big word he uses a lot, but something to be aware of is cards can get damaged after they're put inside. So you want to double check the card. Just because we're saying that they're going to get that, we've seen where we get cards back and they're dinged up. So before
Right.
you crack it and say, well, John said this is a, I'm just going to crack it. Double check the card. Make sure there's no dings, no scratches, nothing happened to it as it was getting into.
Yep.
the
Do a
holder
glance
also.
over before you crack anything, because sometimes the edges, corners can get dinged. They'll put it in the slab anyway, and they will give it the grade that they graded it before the damage happened. So,
That's sweet.
wow, John. Any last words? That was
Vacation.
amazing.
We're going on
Vacation!
vacation.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. Like I mentioned before, this is only the 5 first crack slabs that we had. We have 5 more coming in a few weeks, so based off of this, I am psyched out of my mind to see how those come back. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.